Back in Week 4, the Broncos lost a thriller in their first game against the Chiefs. Can Kansas City do it again? Find out next.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup. Taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a right start. I don't think either of us expected 7-0.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they come in wondering what on earth is going on here as they sit in last place at 0-7.
And it's really difficult to report to work every day.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there was also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So this, Charles, on paper at least, not the most even of matchups. Polar opposite, really. I mean, on one sideline, you got the hottest team in the league, still unbeaten, and on the other side, a winless squad.
And that's why I owe you and I owe you big, because you did email me this week to remember any given Sunday. That was a phrase you typed to me, and that's what we have to remember in this ball game. It resounds when you think about it. Unbeaten versus winless, any given Sunday. Anything can happen in this league.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Hill. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC.
Can't we score?
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. On play action, they'll throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking outside of his guy man. That's Gregory. When you look at this Bronco defense, right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're the top 10 in the league in sacks.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. So here are the Broncos backed up to start their initial drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
The first down carry for Douglas. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game? But in this case, you might want to take all the tendencies and throw them out the window. I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book right out of the game in order to try to get something established and get things moving.
This defense for the Chiefs, they were very good in a victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Throw outside complete. That's Ellis. The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 68 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. This would have been a 54-yard bid had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They're unable to break away. They stop them a few yards shy. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 2.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in the running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they do any type of a change.
And he's across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
2nd down and 8.
They're going to look to throw. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line. They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gregory. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
When you look at this Bronco defense,
They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're solid. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line. 15 yards there in the catch and run.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Second down, but this one is incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
And his kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead.
Both teams got to fill each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with a field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for the breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 from that and try and get set up for more later.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos.
First down, Morgan with it.
Got an open man, it's Harmon. And knocked him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside give to Davis.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They keep it with Davis on 1st down. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They go again with Davis. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 39. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Morgan. He's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos 1st down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Morgan. Catch is made, it's Harmon. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down. Play action with Morgan. He finds his man complete. That's Harmon. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll try the right side here with Davis. A beautiful fake. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the line.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Davis will try to run for it. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And the Broncos have taken the lead.
On 3rd down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the 1st down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations, but there's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action yet. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The dangerous Hill now to return.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go.
And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of it.
They'll take it. Just I like the way you can even describe it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Now a give right side. It's Gregory. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few
space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 5.
Nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And this is going to be another first down as they make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll look to throw again. Quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
Back to throw again. Quick throw here, that's complete. So nothing doing there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And incompletion there, so that breaks a string of 5 straight hookups. It also leads to a 4th down. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
And still yet to find the end zone. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. On 2nd down, Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First down, Denver.
Again, it's Davis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He was taken down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The offense on 3rd down they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd. It's taken down. Chiefs sack. The defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you gotta like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean they can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
Maybe a little gas.
yeah, a little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
We saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Takes it to about the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Second and 7.
Down left side, the completion was tight in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. They'll drop the throw. He's got a man, that's Marshall. And
these two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4. And it was the Chiefs who got the road victory there, so now looking to claim the season series at home in KC.
Dump off now the hill. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. So on 4th down, Andy Reid decides to send in the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they jump back in front of him. It's 9-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense is struggling a bit putting it in the end zone, they're still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, but we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. A yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Broncos offense set to begin this third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come, their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. We say we use them to start the second half and get us going.
2 yards still to go. Third down now. Throwing from the gun is Manuel. He's taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
First down, Broncos. Why are you giving to it?
Throwing now is Morgan. He finds his man. Complete. It's Harmon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
Knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way game. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run through Hill. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
First down, and it's Hill again. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now. That's that good arrogance. You believe you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got him down, that's Allison. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Now a shotgun handoff to Hill. Shoots down. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now, just 6 carries to this point.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Gregory. And he will take it. Chiefs touchdown. Great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just haven't been able to punch it in until that point. A try here for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that was a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Denver's offense now set to go. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. That is going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the fly. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Set to throw is Morgan. The kill here is complete. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of 1st at the 32. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down. They'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. KC's offense ready to take over. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down. It's Gregory. And he'll be brought down about the 42. Just a gain of a yard there. Now it'll be third down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower. That front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slow.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Now the extra point. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. We're back now in KC. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I should just say it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet. Make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great job, great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
The Chiefs on third down. They've converted 7 times and can use another right now. This is third down and 20. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Morgan. He shuts it off. Escaping the pressure run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. And the Chiefs show a dime look as they defend this third down.
Here's Morgan to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
But right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
is something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
3rd and 2. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move.
82 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
The throw to the middle, taken in. A 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. So taking the ball on the spot, and he's able to extra plays.
Shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
He goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
And Lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Throw left side taken in by Allison. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Throw on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Morgan off the play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Morgan. And Thomas has it. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late. Because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's 2nd down.
That's a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
The pickup there, 5 yards.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try to snatch a victory.
Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. This crowd trying to force a false start here. 4 inches. Morgan to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
That's Ellis. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
On the ground, it's Thomas. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
And this time he is in. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Broncos put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Chiefs 16.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So the Chiefs now down 21-16. 1:07 remaining. Their undefeated season, it's in danger unless they can score here as they've got a 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. Wow, that is incomplete. These are the spots this stage of the game where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps and allowing him to run with him stride for stride.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Now, that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No, 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 no. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.
So for the Broncos, they finally taste victory for the first time after 7 straight defeats.
And they will be at home for one next week against the Las Vegas Raiders.
Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, the perfect season was apparently not meant to be as they drop to 7-1. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.